Oh yeah, it's several years later, but I still listen to all that shit.
It's timeless. That's the thing about him is it's just timeless. It's still, I hate that it does, but it still applies to right now today.
Oh, yeah. Well,
20 years later, 30 or 20, 24, 23 years later.
It's, everybody says, oh, the policing in the U.S. is getting so much worse. I honestly don't believe it's getting worse. It seems like it because of right here.
Yeah,
yep.
Just more exposure to it, that's all.
20 years ago, you couldn't have seen all that. I think they're done with it.
You guys, I had a question that was it has nothing to do with this. I just had a question, nothing to do with that. So, with the Secretary of State stuff being closed, how is the plate thing going right now?
How's the plate thing going?
Yeah, so did you get, I got a new truck.
Uh-huh.
My appointment is
yeah. Well, here's the thing, is when they
here's the thing.
Executive orders pushing that stuff back, they've stopped extending it. Okay. So the Secretary of State and the governor, they had quit extending the executive orders that said it. At first it was just for drivers like tabs and for the license to of course they closed down all car dealerships. So they didn't even do anything for people that were trying to buy cars in between person to person. Yeah, and I'll tell you, your best option it would be to try to keep looking. Check the Secretary of State website. We'll do these 24-hour in advance ones that basically like if people cancel from one day and scheduled out further, it's canceled because whatever they don't need them or they figure out they trying to so they can take more people. Look for one of those. Because or else technically they haven't changed anything with the law or the rules. Which gives you basically from time of purchase, you get 3 days to move it without a plate as long as you have insurance. Move without a plate as long as you bring the title with you, and you take it from where you bought it, the primary place that you're going to store it, up until you get a plate out. That is still what is exactly written in the motor vehicle code. I see a lot of officers have been using their discretion on writing or not writing people that have bought vehicles but haven't been able to get to the Secretary of State. But, maybe it's have some he's trying to get it registered to the Secretary of State. Yeah.
Secretary of State, you can try to get an appointment with them. Well, they'll send you that.
They should send you like an email on it.
Or an email. They'll say you have the date for that time. Oh, so it'll show that's what I was wondering. I wasn't sure if just I got the title and I have insurance, but
that's where I'm telling you is they didn't make any law that they didn't make any rule that changed how it is. So technically, it's still the 3 days. I'm saying a lot of people have been using a wide variety of discretion on how they handle those. So I'm not, like I said, I won't give you a clear-cut answer. There's not a clear-cut answer, and I don't want you to, bring up your buddy, or someone that says, well, the cop told you this, and you got one of the troops sitting here going, yeah, no, that's not how this is going. So,
you guys better to have those documents with you.
Yeah, I would say it's one of those things. You don't expect to be pulled over more just because you don't have a plate on the car. But throw an old plate on it. Now you just put on improper plate. It's a misdemeanor. But it kind of goes differently where it looks like, hey, well now you're trying to blend in, you're trying to hide it, just get away with not doing it. So I go, yo, here's my title. You signed this thing I purchased on. This is when I can't get the thing till then. Here's what it's been insurance. And I just kind of go, all right. I mean, if it's me, you show me those things, I'd say, all right. You're cool with me. But like I said, it could be up to each person. Right. And it could be someone having a bad day and they go, you know what, I'm tired of all these cars driving around without plates on. And you're not driving your car.
How exactly does that work? So there's law and order, but how can the Secretary of State be like backed up, them not close or stop private party sales, but then an officer write me a ticket because I can't get into the SOS. So then I'm gonna have to. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. But, so my appointment's in like December, and that's basically, if he wrote me this ticket, I can't, you know, only way I'm getting out of this is I come with, you know, plate registration and all that stuff for the court date. So, given we're looking at, you know, God, 5 months, 4 months, I would have to fight this whole case, is what I'm saying. I'd have to fight this whole case and then be like, I can finally get it registered at my appointment. So I'm trying to, because at that point, 3-4 months traffic court, I'll have fought the case and paid the fine or had whatever like on my license. But there's nothing I can do to prevent that. But I'm sorry, I'd like to get clear cut. I'm sorry, but it's concise. So you're telling me there is nothing I can do to prevent that from happening, but it can't happen to me the other way. That can't be.
I'm saying the only clear-cut way you can prevent it from happening is not driving the car.
But that's not.
I got it. I understand. And that's where even with all the different executive orders, they keep, like, I learned about any of the executive orders literally the exact same time everyone else did on the news. And they've given nothing exactly, you know, like some, they say, hey, this is a misdemeanor. Like the math, it's a misdemeanor.
Right.
Misdemeanor, literally by their own definition, is not more than a year in jail. When they wrote it, they said, yeah, but you can't go to jail over this.
Right, okay.
And so there's all sorts of stuff. Everyone, I mean, I'd say I'm in kind of a similar boat as everyone else with Secretary of State and everything else.
Right.
And so that's where I go, you know what? If it was me, I did my best, I'm not going to write you a ticket today. There's, you know, but I can't, they didn't do anything, the Secretary of State, and they didn't issue any executive orders to give anyone, it's kind of been that oversight on the state's part. They just kind of went, meh. It's nothing you can do online. Trust me, I've been looking it up because over the past 5 months, it's probably the most common question I've had is, what can I do about my plate? Because I just bought a new car, you just bought it from the dealership. Hey, except the dealerships have the nice fast track to Secretary of State that they can issue it and all of a sudden, wait 5 days, your plate will come in the mail and you're good to go. Well, that's great. So clearly you guys have something online that you can do, so can't you open it up online for everyone else?
Not driving the vehicle is not an option, and I mean, like, nobody has time to be pulling over every corner or turn because, you know, they don't got a plate. And honestly, I can't even say I've seen that many people pulled over for it. I literally have not seen that many people pulled over for it. That's why I was wondering if it's just like we're all letting people, you know.
That would be one of those where, and I really don't pull over many people because of it, because more likely, someone actually has a plate on it, doesn't belong on it. Well, now they're trying to skirt around something over someone that goes, yeah, so, you know, what's the most obvious thing that I can do that can get myself pulled over? I know, not have a license plate on my car. So I'm going to drive around without a license plate and do that. It's not really anyone trying to hide from something. So I'm going to go, all right, you're not trying to hide from me. You got all this in order. You got your insurance. You know what? It's just whatever the registration is. So as long as it's something that goes with that, I get it. I'm not, and I feel that's what both people are like. That's what both people are, because everyone.
I just hate that. It's like, there's the discretion, like you're saying. It's up to if Jim or John is having a good day. Depends on, it like dictates whether or not I get a ticket, have to go to court, fight this ticket,
some
pay this
departments
fine.
have even issued like directives of not to write people.
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
Again, directives always change. But it's one of those things where a lot of departments have also gone, this is not worth our time.
Okay.
Because of that. But like I said, there hasn't been any change to a state law or an executive order or anything overruling any of it, so it defaults back to what was issued of 3 days.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that answers my question.
All right?
Just get that printed out. Yeah, I'm just always, yeah. Okay, sweet. Well, all right, thank you guys.
The only thing I want to know, real quick, they don't have to give you guys body cams?
No.
Or do you guys have them?
I don't have body cam on.
You guys don't have them?
I don't have body cam
Department hasn't issued them to you guys or anything?
I don't have a body cam on. He doesn't have body cam on. No.
I mean, do you guys actually have them?
Do we have a body cam?
Yeah. Because I know a lot of departments now have the body cams.
Some departments do, yes. It's not
You guys don't?
It's not a mandatory thing, no.
All right. Yeah, just kind of curious. So,
All right.
all right, appreciate it, guys.
Have a good one.
Oh. Wow, they acted pretty salty toward me, didn't they? Leave this recording for a second.